Yo, JSF, your boy Soy. Video's gonna be a little different. I wanted to talk about the game Mortal Kombat could have been, Mortal Kombat 11. And I know I talk a lot, but that's me, man. It's me, that's my channel. But anyway, the game it could have been, right? So for those of us who played the beta, it was a little bit different. There wasn't online, well, it was online, but it wasn't like ranked matches and preset variations and all that kind of stuff wasn't set in stone yet. So it was just pick a character, customize and pick some moves and go do matches, go play. And it was pretty fun. Like, we all loved it. Everybody loved it. All of us. I mean, some people said they wanted the walk speed to be a little faster, the dash speed, because dashes were kind of ass in the beta. Hey, yo, look at Cassie. Dash speed was kind of ass in the beta. Fucking. Actually, let me pick some characters. We're gonna pick you, and we're gonna pick. We're gonna pick you. Right. We're just gonna go into here. So yeah, dash speed was bad, so a lot of the like pro players, quote unquote, like, oh, we think walk speed was better, dash speed was better, blah blah blah, be better. So you know, when you got around the release, there was better walk speed, the dashes were better, and all that kind of shit. Like Frost has shitty walk speed, shitty dashes. She does. I like how slow her back walk is, how slow her forward walk is. But every character in the game's walk speed was similar, and dashes didn't cover nearly as much ground. They had more recovery. They were ass. Like, dash cancel combos, like, shit like that, where you dash cancel jabs, like, it wasn't the same. That's one thing I think we all agreed that could have been better. But I think they kind of dialed it up to 11. I like the game being slow and slow paced. Like, well, Mortal Kombat could have really been neutral footsies. Like, the way it stands now, there's certain characters in the game, right? Like Cabal's one of them, Scorpion's one of them, where they're in your range and they do something, they back up and immediately whiff punish you. Like, they have fast buttons that hit you from this range, like 14, 15 frame buttons that hit you from like here. And they're like, down one you block it, whatever, cool. They're out of, they don't care, they're out of there. Or Scorpion teleports, backs up, boom, whiff punish. Shit like that. And that's because they have really good walk speed. But what sucks is some characters didn't really get that, but this is all side tangent. Anyway, the game Mortal Kombat could have been, right? So, before everything was written and set in stone before, because they don't tell us shit until right when it rolls out. Ed Boon said they probably were going to do preset variations, but nothing was set in stone. They said everything could change, blah blah blah. And then, you know, a few months, like after all the betas were said and done, right before release, they said, oh, hey, we're doing preset variations. Every character's getting 2. Mortal Kombat X had 3 variations for character, but nobody complained because Mortal Kombat fans are fucking shills and cucks. Not all of you, but a good chunk of the people in the community who have a voice either work for NRS or would like to, or are just shilling for the company. So nobody called that out. I would have called it. I'm trying to. Like, wait, we get 1 less variation than the last game? What? And I mean, the customizability of the variations was great. So like, the fact that you could have 1 variation, or you could go in, let me just swap these 2 moves out, bam, let me put this move in. Like, instead of it just being those 3 are what it is. Woo, sorry. That was great. That's a great option, and that's what could have saved this game. That's what could have saved this game, but instead, we get preset fucking bullshit variations that suck for most of the characters. And sometimes they try to make it make sense, but other times it doesn't. But like, so this version of Frost I have, right? I have Launcher. I have fucking, what else? Do I have Shield? I don't have Shield. So I have Launcher. I have Drill. I don't have Drill. I have Dive Kick. And I have Drill. This Drill, not the other Drill. So, I have 2 things from Arctic Anarchy, which is her 3rd tournament variation, right? I have 2 of the moves from that variation. The 3rd move that I don't have is the Core Charge, which sucks. It is gimmicky as hell and not really good and practical. So I don't have that move. But I have her Launcher from her 2nd variation, which has been around since launch. I don't have her Forward Drill because it's super unsafe and on whiff and on block. And the Crush and Blow for it is garbage anyway. And I took the shield away because I can zone, and if I don't like being zoned, I can dive in and be safe. Can you imagine, like, instead of, like, this could all be one variation, but instead it's split into two with some other bullshit moves that are like, you know what I mean? Like, with one or two other moves. Some of them are okay, some of them are bad, some of them are shitty. Now, this is what we could have had. Like, well, let's see. No, none of those. In Defiance, Future Legend. Let's see, what's Future Legend? I don't even know. I'm just going through shit at this point. So what moves do I have in this variation? I don't have Launcher. Well, that's always going to be there. I have this. Core Trap. This move sucks. It's not for competitive play, so it doesn't work properly. But the way to get it to work, I have to push him right here. And then he'll freeze. Then I can combo him. All that good stuff. But, like, can you imagine, like, there's a certain matchup, like on the select screen, when you're picking your characters, you can just pick your moves. Instead of having fucking variations, just having a move pool, right? You have your base character, like Injustice. You have your base character, right? Cool. This is what the game could have been. You have your base character, and just like Mortal Kombat X or in this game, you pick your character, you pick your variation. Bam. Cool. In this game, it could have been like in Mortal Kombat X, where you pick your skin. It would have been the same thing. So you go to the tournament mode, and let's go to fighter select. You go to fighter select. You pick your character instead of just shuffling through. Oh, you want this variation? Scorpion. You pick your 3 moves right here, and you can just pick whatever moves you want to pick and play with those instead of having to let some fucking developers who don't know shit about fighting games tell you what moves you should have. Like, they nerfed Misery Blade, so this variation sucks. And I guessed that this was going to be his 3rd variation. So they give you neutral jump punch like he's had in the past. But in this game, jump-ins are so stupid, like jumping kicks. Yeah, his neutral jump punch isn't really much better, I don't think. But I don't play that variation, so I can't say. Like, can you imagine if I could pick Demon Dash in this game? It's literally Raiden's Discharge, except it's unsafe on block. It's literally the same move, except it's unsafe on block. It's crazy. Like, say I pick Frost, right? Frost. And I pick default 4. This is Ice Machine, right? I pick this variation. I get waxed. I'm like, okay, I lose. Okay, I'm getting zoned out by Cassie Cage. Okay, well, I can't zone her out, so I go to this variation. I get rid of the shield. I get rid of the fucking, I get rid of the shield. I get rid of the drill, back 4-4. And then I switch it for the dive kick. And in this situation, you see how she has a straight drill, the projectile? I would get rid of that too. In shit, like, I would have whatever other move is in this move pool, because that isn't going to come handy against Cassie either. Like, I would be able to switch moves based on matchups. Like, can you imagine you just play a base character? You don't play a variation. You just play, I play Frost, or I play Jax, or I'll play Sub-Zero, I play Liu Kang, whatever. But when, depending on who you play or who the matchup is, you don't switch variations or switch characters. You just go out, okay, cool. This move is kind of useless in this matchup. Let me pick this. Oh, this move would really help me in this matchup. Let me pick that. Like, I think that would make this game so much more interesting, and I've said it ever since the game, like, ever since they showed it off, since January. When they first showed the game, I was like, yo, this variation shit could be great. If they do it right. If they don't do it right, it's gonna fucking suck. They didn't do it right, and it fucking sucks. And the game sucks for it. It's just, like, it breathes so much more life into the characters. Like, they thought, oh, let's add another variation. That'll mix it up. And it's cute for a month when everybody's like, oh, let me try this new variation. Let me try this. But then you realize that it's the same game. It's the same bullshit that we were sick of months ago. Like, we were sick of this game before EVO. And that's a problem. And it's not just me. Like, none of the pro players say it. I mean, some of them are starting to say it, like, oh, they don't really love playing it all day. It's like, no, you guys fucking hate this game. Y'all just don't want to shit on it because some of you rely on it for a paycheck. Some of you want to be in NRS's good graces. A lot of you are just shilling and trying to, like, shit on the people who talk negative about the game. But it sucks, bro. We're fans. We're passionate. You have to voice when something is wrong. Can you imagine if, like, some of the biggest video game disasters, like, if everybody just went along with it, it looks alright. When that fucking Sonic movie trailer came out, can you imagine if everybody said, looks alright? Instead, everybody said, yo, this looks nuts. What are you guys doing? And they literally redesigned the character because that's what the fans wanted. But like, this community kind of shits on people for complaining when that's what gets results. It's not complaining for the sake of complaining. It's saying, hey, this game has a potential to be something. We want it to be that. We don't want it to be bullshit. Instead, we got a bullshit game and everybody's like, when's Injustice 3? Fam, I don't think we're getting Injustice 3. I don't think that's happening. Like, the way they're talking about this game, the way the story mode went in this game, the way the DLC roadmap is with this game, they're going to be trying to, like they say, they're going to support this game for a long time. No, they're just going to spread the DLC out for 2 years. And they might patch it. They might patch it. But the game we could have got, and we technically can still get if they stop sitting on their fucking hands and want to make a good game, the game we could get could be great. All they really need to do, like, there's a lot of things they can tweak and change and balance and all that kind of shit. But honestly, if you just nerf jumps and jump kicks, nerf active frames on jump kicks, nerf startup on jumps, like make jumps slower, nerf active frames on jump kicks, and let us pick whatever moves we want, I guarantee you everybody would love this game again. Everybody would. The entire world. Because it would make it so much more interesting. It's not brain dead as fuck anymore. There's still potato characters like Gears, Liu Kang, characters who take absolutely no skill. They still exist. But at the very least, I can say, I'm going to play this stupid ass potato ass character. What moves in my arsenal are going to be the best to help me deal with this shit, instead of saying, oh fuck, what variation can I pick? Because there's a huge, like, that may not seem as different, but like, there's a huge, and I'm gonna keep using Frost as an example because I play her, right? So there's a huge difference between this, right, this variation, which is literally ice or Arctic Anarchy, right? So this variation, Arctic Anarchy, has 3 moves. Ice Auger, which is the straight drill projectile, Air Ice Quake, which is the dive, and then Core Overload, which is the gimmicky explosion move that takes her own health. So to me, I pick this variation sometimes because some matchups it's worth it, but to me, personally, I would never, ever, ever, where is it? I would never, ever use this move, Core Overload. Never. Would never use it. So if I could pick my own moves, this is already different. It's already different because I would never use this move. I understand what it can do, and there are some setups that are cute, but you lose health for doing it. I don't want any moves that are taking my health away, and if I get hit, I lose the charge for the explosion, and I gotta spend a bar to get, like, no, bro. I'm not doing it. I don't want to deal with this move, right? Now, these 2 moves are good. Ice Auger and Dive Kick are good, right? But Ice Auger whiffs against low hurt box and female characters. So, say I play this variation, but I run against Cassie, I run against Raiden, I run against Johnny, I run against Jackie, and I go, holy shit, the drill pressure doesn't work because if I do drill in a block string, it just goes over their head and they can down 1 me, or they can just do nothing or whatever, but it's unsafe every single time. Every single time they can duck it. Even if they're ducking and blocking, it'll whiff. So if I'm against one of those characters, I don't want that move. Guess what? All of a sudden, this variation is completely fucking different. Completely different. Maybe I want Dive Kick and fucking Head Bomb, even though Head Bomb is garbage. No, I don't want that. Maybe I want Core Trap. No, maybe I want this move. I don't know why all her moves take up 2 slots, but hey, maybe I want to try that move. Or maybe I want Dive Kick. It's a low hurt box character. It's and the other move I just don't want. So maybe I want Launcher. I'll play Frost. I want Launcher every time. And can I get one more other move in? What else? Shield and maybe this move's an overhead. It's super duper slow, but it is an overhead. Maybe I want that, or maybe I want drill. Or, you get options. You get options. Like, let's look at another character, right? Let's look at Noob Saibot. Let's look at Noob Saibot, right? So his third tournament variation is Pitch Black. You get Sickle Snag, Sickle Toss, Air Shadow Dive. I think some of these moves are alright. So the way I play, I like having a projectile. I like playing neutral style. This variation doesn't have his spirit ball is his only real projectile. He has his clone. I would say ice clone. His clone, which is a straight mid projectile, but it's extremely slow and you're extremely vulnerable when it happens. Spirit ball has a lot less recovery and it's a just much better projectile. So this variation, he also gets sickle toss, which is an overhead move, but it's high startup. Not the greatest projectile. It's a launcher, but he's already got a million launchers. So maybe I say, I like this. I want to go ahead and go with Spear Ball instead. Sickle snag, so you can combo off of like his 2-1-2 string or his 4-2-2-1 into sickle snag. You can get some easier combos off of that because his standing jab sucks. His 9-frame mid sucks. So maybe, but he had. Noob is great, right? So the cool thing about Noob is he has a 9-frame mid, so you have to respect it. But that opens up the door for you to do his 9-frame high, which is much easier to hit confirm. Much easier to hit confirm. So with sickle snag, you can get full combos off of that. The damage isn't as great as if you have like his first variation, but you can get some decent damage. You can get like 28-29%. But even so, Shadow's Portal, which is his teleport launcher that gives him his good damage, it's only a 1-bar move. Maybe I say, I'll take Dive Kick out. But then that's too similar to his first variation. I would probably just play with that. But just having all these options, right? Or like, let's go to this, right? Which the abilities in this variation are seeing double. It has a different name, but they're seeing double, right? So what if we say, I like seeing double. I like that I can teleport in the air. I like that I have the slide. I like this variation. But I don't like the super slow ass ghost ball. Like, it's cool when it hits them and they lose their meter, but it's a gimmick because it's extremely slow. Alright, trade it for spirit ball. Holy shit. You now have slide and you have spirit ball. You have a really good zoning variation that didn't exist before. I guarantee you there's certain matchups where this would be great. Or maybe you change air teleport for something else. But like in this situation, you have two good projectiles, right? If you keep the air teleport. You have two good projectiles. You have a low that doesn't go full screen, then a high that does go full screen. And if they get overzealous and try to fly in at you, you can jump around and teleport. Teleport in the air. Like, or you can even do some other weird, not weird, but like some other like tricky, gimmicky like things where you have your sickle port in the air, oh wait, you can't do it with Shadow Dive. What else can you do? You can do air teleport slam, so it's like, if I jump it in the air, am I gonna just teleport, or am I gonna throw a sickle to you, or am I gonna I wish you could do dive, but you can't. It's all good though. But it just, you can do some, you would be able to do some different shit. You would have some, no, not Dark Sabbath, seeing double. You would be able to have so much freedom with these characters. And they just took that away when they said, we're lazy, we want to do 2 preset variations per character. And half of them are going to be fucking garbage anyway. And we're not going to balance them till after Evo. It was like the laziest shit I've ever seen. Like, it was ridiculous. And like, cool, you, like, I don't know, man. Like, there's so many examples I can show you. Like, obviously the Scorpion example, which I've talked about before, where I just gave him like Hellflame, Demon Breath. Oh, but this is what I thought that one of the possibilities was, right? So like, if you want Demon Dash to punish somebody, but like, what if you want Hellflame, right? You want like, what else? What the fuck else do you want? Demon Breath. You can damn near do like a keep way, and then no, you can do like, you can probably just do Hellflame and teleport cancel. You can just like teleport backwards. You know how Scorpion can just teleport backwards, and then he has a fireball and just throw fireballs. It's like, now you're getting zoned out by Scorpion, and his fireball's in mid, so you got to block it. And then you can do spear as well, and they're gonna have to respect it and block, because if they just duck, they'll get hit by the fireballs. Like, there's all kind of cool little shit you can come up with that you can't use because NRS is like, fuck you guys. NRS is like, fuck you guys and what you think. We're gonna just put 2 preset variations in them. 6 months later, we're gonna add 1 more variation per character. Like it was something that's hard to do. Like it was something that they needed more time to do. Man, fam. Like, it's such, the game this could have been, the game this could, and it's probably like a long ass rant basically, but I don't care. Like the game this shit could have been is great. If you ever just stop and look at all the possibilities, like the only character that got some cool shit is Gears because all his shit is broke. Like all the other characters, well Jackie too, all her shit's broke too. But like there's so many moves between all these characters, and I'm not gonna go through them all, that would take way too long. They finally put all the Shanks ninjas in one move, that was great. But all these other characters all have so many different moves, so many different potential playstyles that they could have, and we just can't, the freedom is taken away from us, and it fucked the game, it ruined the game. I 100% believe it ruined the game. And there are other problems with the game, but honestly, if I could just say, at least I can go into this game, pick the character I want. If the playstyle isn't right, I can change the moves to whatever I want them to be. I'd be kind of happy with that. Because most matchups, if I can switch my moves, I can make it work. I can make Frost work if I can pick what moves I want. I will fight Cassie if I can have dive kick and launcher. Or, you know what I mean? Maybe dive kick and ice trap or something, like whatever. I will fight a character that destroys me if I can do that. I will fight noob if I can have like ice trap or something. Like, you know what I mean? I will fight the characters that give her a hard time if I can do that. Like Raiden's got all this other nonsense in here as well, which I'm not gonna go through all this shit, but Storm Cells is a shit move, Joe. Quick, like imagine you have quick charge, like which is his best move free. You have quick charge, but you still have a regular launcher without his like electric current is a launcher when he's charged up. But imagine he has a launcher when he isn't charged up. Like you have Joe Push or Storm Cell or whatever. So like in case you end up landing a hit when you're not charged up, it's not like, oh, I can't fucking combo. It's like, no, you can still get that off. Like it would, that's something that would help the character. And I know Sonic said Raiden is super S tier, but I think Raiden's good, but I don't think he's S tier. But I think Raiden is good though. Raiden is slept on, 100% slept on. I can't believe y'all got people believing Raiden. That's how I know this community is a bunch of sheep. Somebody just said Raiden's bad and everybody ran with it. Nobody picked Raijin and went into the lab and said, wait a minute. Wait a minute, when he's charged up in Raijin, when he's charged, he's really good. He's really good. But the thing is, you have to charge up to get that. And once they know that you have to charge, like they don't have to let you. Like you can get mauled because you're trying to charge up. And you got to get like a down one throw off to get, you know what I mean? You got to create some space somehow. And it's not like Raiden has he has a 7 frame down one, but he doesn't have the fastest buttons in the universe. He doesn't have fucking the buttons of the gods. But anyway, just wanted to talk about what this game could have been, what it should be for the future. NRS, do the right thing, make Mortal Kombat what it should be. Give us the fucking freedom for competitive play. I know that there's casual play. I don't want to play a casual match, dog. I don't. That doesn't do anything for me. Competitive play, we should be able to pick the moves we want. And I don't think casuals really give a shit that much, honestly. Like it's just as bad as Injustice. And I know they know it sucked in Injustice where there was all these moves that you couldn't ever use. So in this game, they was like, okay, we'll let you use the moves in variations, but it's still bad because what if we don't get the moves we want together? Or what if the moves we want aren't in the variation? I want to use Demon Dash. If Demon Dash was if I could pick Demon Dash, I would play Scorpion free because I would punish everybody for all the bullshit they do online all the time. I would pick Scorpion free and I would destroy so many players. But can't do that. Can't do that in any matches that matter. Just fix this game, man. It fucking sucks. When I think about the game that this could be, I get disappointed and upset because I'm like, fuck, man. The beta was super fun. I played that for like 10 hours. I played it for like 10 hours straight and was like, all right, I need to go outside. Like, I played so much of the beta. I played as much as I could. I just had to work. But then the final game came out and like, yeah, you're like into the new shit. Like, oh shit, Frost is in this game. Oh shit, the story mode. Oh shit, this. But after all that wore off, I was like, damn, I like the beta more than the final game. And I think more people would agree with this, but I think a lot of people are gonna bullshit for the internet. I think a lot of people are gonna shill, and then some people just don't know any better. But you can't tell me that you can literally pick a character and throw a fucking ability thing that pops up, just like watch. Fuck this. Fuck this, man, because it's very possible, very practical. All you gotta do, you cook a character, bam. Instead of this shit, you press down, you go down and pick your 3 moves. 1, 2, 3, bam, whatever you want, or a menu pops up, bam, and then you choose, you know, select fucking specials or select moves or whatever the fuck, and you pick your 3 moves because you know what moves you want. And honestly, people sit at this select screen for 45 seconds, so it's not like, oh, it's gonna make tournaments take longer. No, the fuck it's not. Stop being ignorant. Like, people can sit at this select screen for a whole minute sometimes, like in a tournament. Like, damn, I need a breather. And if you're going into a tournament and you're playing, you know what moves you play with. You're not gonna pick some shit you don't know how to use. Like, you're gonna know it. I don't know, man. And some people just don't want to learn matchups against all these different moves, but that's you being a shitty player. The game will be more fun. Anyway, let me know what y'all think. If anybody did watch this video, leave a comment. Like, please sub. And just have a good day, man. Don't be like me, mad about this fucking game. Happy holidays.